Well, hello everybody. Back on again. I can't make Sunday. Well, I'm going to try and make Sunday. I don't know. I'm out Sunday, so I will. So I'm going to do tonight instead. Right. Let's put some music on. I'm still working on things. Right. So I've got an idea. First I've got some ideas for channel. I think that might be a bit too loud. Right. Right. So, yeah, just a quick one. Guys, I've shared this everywhere. If you could share it and, you know, tell people about my channel and, you know, press the notification bell up there and the subscribe button down there. I'm building a website, guys. I'm on 4 different platforms. So I'm just setting up on Discord now. I'm on Twitch as Marty's Sci-Fi World. I'm on Twitter as Martin's Global Appeal. And I have a Facebook page, Martin's Sci-Fi Appeal. If you can sort of check this out. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm going to get my house in order and sort of get on with things and do stuff. Do you know what I mean? So sort of like I'm going to get it all organised and sorted. Hello, Jane. How are you? Hang on, Jane. It's good to hear from you, Jane. Midweek. Right, Jane. I've just mentioned what I'm going to do with my channel. So I just did that a few minutes ago, but we'll get back on. Right. If Luke Skywalker is alive, did I waste my money on The Last Jedi? Well, that's a big question, Jane. I don't think he's alive, Jane. I think he's a Force ghost. Well, I can't see him coming back from dead, really. Can you? You know, I really can't see him coming back from dead. Well, he sort of disappeared at the end, didn't he? His cape sort of floated off. Do you know what I mean? You know, at the end, don't you remember when he was meditating on that rock, projecting himself? It just disappeared. But Anakin Skywalker's coming back apparently as a Force ghost. He speaks to Kylo Ren. Empire magazine, they've released some pictures of the Star Wars film, which is sort of interesting. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. I hope they don't bring him back. I wasn't really a big fan of The Last Jedi. I just don't. Somehow they're gonna have to make this film sort of go with that. Do you know what I mean? Movie critic. Evening, Martin. Hope your week is going far. Your week is going okay, my friend. Yep. No, it's movie critic. Yep. Quite excited. Looking forward to the bank holiday. Just really tired at the moment. But yeah. So yeah, I've just mentioned, guys, I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff with the channel, and don't worry, it's still the same format, but I'm just going to get it more organised and professional. Do you know what I mean? Hello, John. How are you? Good to hear from you, friend. It really is. It's good to hear from you all, actually. So I was thinking tonight's chat. Have you heard about that new film called Brightburn coming out? It's like the Superman story, but evil. Well, it's out tomorrow. It's had good reviews with test audience. Hello, just some guy. Good to hear from you, bud. Do you know what I mean? Brilliant. So, I don't know. Is anybody going to see Godzilla and King of the Monsters? John, do you want to go see Godzilla next week? I just wondered if you fancy it, that's all. I think it's out on 29th. I mean, we've got King Ghidorah and Mothra. Hang on, just some guy. Whee! Jump up, no one dies in sci-fi. Of course, nobody dies in sci-fi. Movie critic. Yes, I heard of it, Martin. Sure, I've seen Bright on Netflix. No, not Bright Fix. No, I've seen Bright with Will Smith. No, they're bringing out a new film's come out. Imagine Superman, yeah. But he's evil instead, like as a kid. Do you know what I mean? So it's like his origin story, but it's like evil. Right. Movie critic. Yes, I've heard of it. All right, sorry, I've read that. Just some guy. Oh, I've just been watching a music video for One Night in Bangkok by Mairead. Whoa, God, yeah. Fantastic, Joan. I like the video to that. You know, One Night in Bangkok. It's brilliant. It is an awesome video on the chessboard when they're all dancing, singing a great song. Takes me back to the younger days. In my flex trousers and me Hawaiian shirts and cocktails. Up north on the cheap. Dressed in Miami Vice nasty cheap suits. Movie critic. I'm going to see Aladdin, even though it's had a little bad rep. You know, it could be a good film. It could be a good film. You know, I'm not going to knock it until reviews come in and I've seen it myself. I'm going to watch 2 episodes of Orville tonight. I've got them on a memory stick. Like my friend last night gave me them on a memory stick, so I'm going to watch them tonight. And I've finally caught up with Orville, and then I can do a big review on it. I'm going to see Aladdin, even though it's like, all right, John. Is it made by Disney? Yes, it is, John. It's made by Disney. You know, it's made by Disney. Which I don't think it's that bad. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I do prefer the original one. I did like this sequel, The Return of Jafar. I thought that was quite good, actually. Movie critic. I thought it was that film. I must have got it wrong. No, Brightburn. It's Superman sort of horror movie. Imagine Superman, but being a horror movie. It's out tomorrow. No, Thursday. I'm quite tempted to go see it. Movie, just some guy, very Masonic video. Oh God, yeah, yeah. I've got it in my music playlist on YouTube. It keeps getting recommended. Love that video. I love 80s music. You know, I just grew up around it. Just some guy sounds like the. Just some guy sounds like the background music in Airwolf at the beginning. Yeah, it does. Yeah. I'll put it on in a couple of minutes. Actually, I'll dig it up on YouTube. Movie, because yeah, I think it is John Potter, if I remember my friend. Yeah, John, it is Disney. I know you've banned Disney totally. You're not prepared to spend your money on them because you compare them to the Borg. Well, they are. It's true. They're trying to. I think they own more franchises now than anybody else. Do you know what I mean? Which is quite scary. I didn't think they'd be allowed to do that, own all these franchises, because they're like laws against owning everything. Don't they break it up, market monopolies and all that? Hang on, movie. Hello, just some guy. Nice to meet you. All right, Martin. Just got Iron Sky today, but no what's. Oh, excellent. You'll enjoy it. Don't bother with second one, mate. Really disappointed with that. Movie critic. Hang on, John. Brightburn is on IMDb. Yeah, I read the thing tonight. It doesn't look like it's got a happy ending on Wikipedia. Seriously, they can't stop him, apparently. He's like a 9-year-old kid and just destroys the planet at the end. Seriously. You know, it's like, imagine Clark Kent and he had no guidance. So, and look, it does look, but I mean, he's a brutal little monster in film, so it should be interesting. You know. Hang on, just some guy, movie critic, yes, but it important broke, but getting on with existence one day at a time. Well, I can agree with that, mate. You know. Totally. I know. Has the Prime Minister resigned yet? Because apparently she's resigning tonight. You know, I was prepared to get the champagne out. I know don't go on about politics, but to see back of that, I'll be so happy. You know. Anyway, that's beyond politics, no more. So yeah, I don't really know. It's Aladdin should be okay. I've Sonic the Hedgehog though, that got panned as well though, didn't it? You know, Sonic the Hedgehog. I mean, did you see the trailer for Sonic? It were awful, wasn't it? You know. I'm looking forward. I am really tempted with Godzilla. To go see Godzilla, King of the Monsters. I was bored with the last one though. I mean, it was quite boring. Was the last Godzilla film? Can't he just destroy Disney? Just some guy. We voted for a Brexit. Refused to give it. It's no democracy. It's a joke. It's treason. My attitude towards it all. I want the lot of them out. I want all of them gone, and we get a fresh start. Do you know what I mean? Honestly, I've stopped watching it now on news. I was watching loads of it. These politics, and I'm up to it with a lot of them. I don't care about it anymore. I mean, Tories are going to get hammered tomorrow night. Do you know what I mean? I don't like Nigel Farage, I admit it. I think he's dodgy. But, it's all of them. Labour have not been in any hit. This is the time when they could have been like at the top, and they're not doing it. The Lib Dems ain't got time for them for what they did 5 years ago. I just honestly, I'd like a new voting system, new parties, new ideas, and just for things to get back to a better state in this country. And honestly, I'm not sitting on the fence, but I can't be bothered with it. But I'm just saying, apparently she's meant to be resigning tonight. I just see the back of there. I'll be so glad. But anyway, that's me on politics. I'm not revealing where I am in it all. I respect everybody's vote, and I think we've all got his opinions. But at the end of the day, debate and reasonable thinking will be the only thing that will get us out of this mess we're in. Do you know what I mean? Movie critic. I might go and see Godzilla when it comes out, Martin, as well. Yeah. I'm thinking. I don't know if you've seen the first one, movie critic. I got a bit. So I would have bit bored at first one. It was all right, but I'll pose a question to you all, right? Right, and I will pose the question. Right, King Kong. Right, he's like 60 foot tall, isn't he? Right, I know because next year we've got Godzilla v King Kong, right? Right, so now Godzilla's like 1,000 foot tall. So won't Godzilla just stand on King Kong? Yes, I know they did one in 60s, and it's a classic. I'm not bad mouthing the original Godzilla v King Kong. I'm not. Right, I'm just being realistic. I love Godzilla. The Japanese ones are brilliant. I never forgave that Matthew Broderick one. Wasn't that terrible? That sometimes I wish my life were like bloody Quantum Leap. I really do. I've seen some Godzilla films, but not all of them, Martin. Oh, there's loads of them, movie critic. There's just vast amounts of them. Do you know what I mean? Just some guy. My mate went and watched the new John Wick the other night. I watched the new Neeson one called Pursuit. All I'm gonna say is watch it. Yeah, I've got John Wick 1 and 2 ready to go to watch. So I'm gonna throw myself into this. Apparently there's John Wick 4 as well. Hey, did you know? Right, I'm gonna tell you some film stuff now. You know the film Commando, right? Do you know if there was a sequel planned for Commando, right? But guess which film was the sequel to Commando? Which would have been with John Matrix? Die Hard. I'm being serious, right? Right. If Arnie didn't done Commando 2, it would have been the story of Die Hard. Seriously, it just got replaced with. They changed the story because he didn't do it. He went on to do something else. And did you know the country of Valverde, right, is connected where he goes in Commando, where he goes off to assassinate that president, right, for that other president, right? Did you know, right, that Predator, right? Oh, God, there's a Predator and Die Hard 2. It's all the same. It's a made-up country, but the films. So this means that Die Hard 2 Predator, Commando, they're all set in the same universe. I'm being serious, guys. That is a fact. Honestly, Predator, the first one, is set in the country where John Matrix was going to go. Yeah. So Commando, Predator, and Die Hard 2 were all set in the same universe and Die Hard 1. I know it's completely pointless dribble, but I had to tell you off. I got right excited about it today. Right. John Wick 4 hasn't been released yet. I know. I know Free's out, innit? Everybody I know is going to say it. So I'm going to watch the first two first. I'm a big Keanu fan. I think he's great. Do you know what I mean? I really do. Just some guy, movie critic, yes, buddy, cold pursuit, straight plot, gets down to business. Basically, Neeson's taken, but with a son instead of a daughter. Basically, a revenge film. I like action films like that, mate. I loved Taken. He just got straight into it, didn't he? Do you remember what he said on the phone? I'll find you and I'll kill you. Just there were no messing about with him at all, were there? Movie critic. Oh, just realised you started Brightburn. Might go and see if it gets released in the cinema, man. It's out on Thursday, mate. But I think it's out. I think it's been out in Canada, so it should be interesting. Apparently, Sliders may be coming back as well, which I'm really excited about. Nathan, just some guy. Nathan, I've acquired some special skills. Yes, you know. Ooh la la! As John Matrix threw Sully down the hole. Do you remember that scene in Commando where he's got him hanging at the edge? No, Matrix, no, Matrix. You said you'd kill me last. I lied. Brilliant. Yeah. Hang on. Just a minute. Movie critic. Taken 1 and 2 was very good, but Taken 3 was disappointment in my review, Martin. Mate, can you send me a link to your channel? Because, hang on, I'm going to try. I tried to subscribe to it, buddy, and right, I'm just pressing link now. And I'm not getting any, what is it? Anything? Could you, buddy, could you sub my channel and I can sub you back straight away? Yeah, I'm not trying to get subs. I never push for subs. I'd rather just get there in my own time. I'm not, it's not my thing. But if you could, I really would like to sub your channel. I was sub to your gaming channel, but I think you closed it down again, bud. I know you like to sort of come and go on YouTube. I know what you mean by that, because sometimes I'm the same myself. I don't know. So we're on to some big stuff this year. But Marvel's slowing the movies down from next year. We're only going to get like 2 to 3 movies a year. The greatest theme tune to any TV series, Steve Austin, the $6 Million Man. There's no TV program has an intro like this. Do you not agree? The $6 Million Man. What an intro. Just that drum beat, isn't it? Dum 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 dum. Just amazing. Faster, stronger. Dun, 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 dun. Awesome. Yeah, I'm watching $6 Million Man at the moment. Some great episodes. I just got through the Bigfoot one, the Bigfoot episodes. Do you remember Bigfoot when he tore his arm off when they had that bionic battle? Right, I've quite some special skills. Taken 1 and 2 was very good, but yeah, I've not seen Taken 3, movie critic. I've not seen it. Do you know what I mean? I've got such a backlog to watch. I'm watching Doom Patrol at the moment. I'm episode 4 into Doom Patrol, but tonight I'm finishing Orville. Finally going to get the time to finish Orville, which I'm looking forward to. Orville. So I don't know where we're going to go with Orville season 3. I won't have an idea till I've seen it. I've been avoiding all the reviews and spoilers on Orville. Hang on. The $6 billion man is coming out in 2020. Yes, it is Mark Wahlberg. And you know, I hope they don't screw it up. Seriously, I hope they don't screw it up. I'm dreading this because, like, $6 million man and Lee Majors is one of my heroes. He's at Comic Con this year, is Lee Majors. I think that's the only reason. If I go, he's the only reason I'd want to go because I think he's the only. I'd like his autograph and to meet him. You know, because he's a massive idol of mine, is Lee Majors. I just think he's incredible. Do you know what I mean? But it's just, just don't they ruin stuff, don't they, with these awful remakes? Hang on, I'm sorry, movie. Hang on. Sorry, just some guy. I didn't read that, what he said. Just some guy, movie critic, yes, but the cold pursuit straight pot gets out of business. Basically, Neeson's taken, but with I've read that. John Wick. Hang on, 1 and 2 was very good. Just some guy. Solid Out of Commando was also. Oh, he was Warriors come out to play, Warriors. You remember all that when he's with bottles in car? He was a creepy looking guy. Him. I remember at school, you always had somebody like that at school. You know, that creepy kid in class who everybody hated, but he always got in with bigger people, so he used to get beat up. Yeah, one of them little creepy assistant types, aren't they? You know. Hang on. Solid Commando was also one in that. He was the guy that went, yeah, he did. He did come out to play. Yeah, I love Warriors. Favorite gang in that was, I loved the gang with the baseballs. You know, the baseball bats and the paint. I think they had roller skate. No, the roller skate lot were a different lot, wasn't that roller skate lot? Warriors was a superb movie. You know, I watched The Wanderers, if anybody's seen that a few weeks ago. It were on Amazon. And I watched Wonders, it was superb. Movie critic. I also enjoyed Equalizer 1 and 2. Yeah, I loved the first one, and I'm a big fan of the first series. I did do a review on the original series, Equalizer. You know, the original series. I wish they'd released that on Blu-ray. I love Edward Woodward, but I thought Denzel Washington put a really good take on Equalizer. Do you remember when he was sat in situations and he's like, he looks at his watch and then he's working it all out in a room? Who's going to do what, when, by the second? I suppose that's like how Robert McCall works it in the series, but obviously they couldn't do that back then. Hang on, movie critic, the $6 billion. Yeah, it is 2020. Movie critic, I'd definitely be going to see if it gets released in the. Oh, yeah, I will. What I'm scared of, movie critic, is that they're going to end up really screwing it up. I mean, they do. They make remakes and they're just getting worse, aren't they? You know, just some guy. Oh God, Beastmaster. You're going back there. Donovan from V, Mark Singer. What it Mark Singer? Yeah, good God, Beastmaster. I remember Beastmaster 1, 2, and 3. Beastmaster 3 is where he comes to Earth because he drove past the cinema and it went Beastmaster 3, didn't it? God, you're going back there, Beastmaster. What did he have? He had an eagle, ferrets, and a tiger. Wasn't it a tiger? And his name was Dar. Dar, that was his name, yeah. God, I hadn't seen Beastmaster in about 20 years. I rented out. Do you remember them at Video Library? What else were there? There was a TV series of Beastmaster, you know. Seriously, there was a TV series. Do you remember when we got them like sort of rip-off from Xena and Hercules? We got Sinbad. And then we got there were quite a few of them sword and sorcery cheap TV series. Well, we got Beastmaster. There was Sinbad, and oh god, there were another one. But there were like a load of them, but they all got cancelled, didn't they? I did like Hercules, though. Hang on, movie critic. Say, mate, I hope they don't make a mess of $6 million man. Just some guy. They should remake Beastmaster. I think Beastmaster for big budget should be great. Movie critic. Yes, I think Lee Majors came to another Comic Con a few years back and was charging what? £75 for his autograph and photo shoot. I'm not paying that. I got Gil Gerard from Buck Rogers with Will Madeira for 20 quid. You know, and he's just at the same level as Lee Majors. I'm not paying 75 quid for Lee bloody Majors. Yeah, so no, I'm not doing it, guys. I'll stick with box set instead. I think Comic Con this year is 25 quid in. This is why I'm not bothered about going. It's just like totally gone up. You know what I mean? I do agree. Beastmaster would be a good thing to remake today. You know that in 2021 we're getting He-Man, the movie. They've already signed up Prince Adam. And apparently it's going to take 2 years for post-production because they want to get, the world of Eternia. All like the magic and science fiction, sword and sorcery. They want to get it right. I'm looking forward to the new He-Man movie. It's got a massive, I think it's like $150 million budget. It might be more. Yes, John Pope. Yeah, Mark Singer. Yeah, I like Mark Singer. Now, I'd like to meet him. I'm a big fan of original V series. The original like mini series. Don't get me started on the new series. It started off all right, and that went up its ass, didn't it? They did it again, didn't they? Completely tried to take it into something else. You remember V when they brought it back, and it just went so far. Mind my language, guys, but it went right up its own backside, didn't it? The final episode in season 2 were good because that's when you saw Mark Singer. He was like some resistance fighter in this bunker on Earth. And I thought maybe a season 3 might have turned it around. But I can't do it when they start getting into all like the spiritual stuff. Why aliens were. I mean, keep it simple. They're here to eat us and that's it. You've got enough there to play with. Mark Singer was also in the TV. Yeah, he was. Just some guy, yeah, buddy. Mark Singer, he also starred alongside Lindsay Wagner in the TV, the movie, The Two Worlds of. Oh God, I remember that. God, you're going back. Oh God, one thing I like doing about these streams, we really do go back, don't we, on stuff. I mean, do you know what I mean? It's amazing what we remember, isn't it? This like stuff from years ago. Just some guy, movie critic, good movie that for a cheap one. Yep, definitely. Do you remember Doctor Strange? From 1977, I think, or was it 80? I mean, that's not a bad film, I know, look, it's cheesy by today's standards, but Doctor Strange, when they redid it, I mean, he looked like a porn star from 70s, didn't he? He had porno tash, him that played Doctor Strange, but they had that English actor in it. I forgot his name now. John. What? I forgot his name. A famous English actor. He did all them war films. I forgot his name now. Mark Singer played a bandit in Immortal Season 1. Oh, he did. I remember that. Yeah, with his adopted son. He was like a redneck, wasn't he? I remember that. I used to like Highlander, the TV series. I really did like Highlander. I thought it were better than films. You've got Captain Buck Rogers also, Martin. Yep. I have. Yep, I've got it on Blu-ray. They've got a Starfighter model. I will not be cosplaying the Buck Rogers suit. Trust me, you don't want to see my beer belly wearing that. I'd terrify people. Didn't they wear long johns? I mean, it wasn't practical, was it? But he did look good. Well, Wilma looked marvellous. You know, Wilma, she was lovely. Movie critic. I really like Colonel Wilma Deering. She was so fit in that. Yeah, I know she was. I'll tell you something though, mate. I'll tell you what was a personal delight movie. Uh, Princess Ardella. I was obsessed with her. Pamela Hensley. She writes cookbooks now. Can you believe it? Seriously, cookbooks. Uh, movie critic. I hated the last He-Man Master of the Universe film with Dolph Lundgren. Marty wasn't done that well. Well, they rushed it, didn't they? It was for toyline. They thought they'd get it out and rip everybody off. I think the best way to appreciate that film is that when you've come in from pub on a night out with a kebab, bang it on, or you catch it on TV late at night and you end up watching it because you're pissed. You know what I mean? And you think, yeah, this is all right. But it is a terrible movie. And well, I thought Frank Langella were good as Skeletor, but he were only decent thing in it. Evening. Oh, hi, you, Pete. How are you? Oh, you've had a good week, mate. We're at the halfway point. Hopefully, Theresa May should be resigning tonight, mate. I just asked if anybody knew. It's all over Facebook that she's off tonight. Yay! Do you know what I mean? Nano to you, Pete. Movie critic. Benedict Cumberbatch, Marty's Doctor Strange. Oh, definitely. I thought it was superb. John Mills. Yes. The man who single-handedly defeated the evil hordes of the Nazis during the war. I like John Mills. He was good. He was good in Quatermass. Does anybody remember John Mills in Quatermass? With the flower children, that big light coming out of the sky. Do you remember that? Saw that as a kid, you know. It really freaked me out. It really, really freaked me out. You know, when they were out late. Do you remember when they were doing all that? And then it finished at End of Stonehenge, and that big light just absorbed all them people. Fantastic, wasn't it? Honestly, great Quatermass series. I've got that on DVD, you know. It's fantastic series that way. It really scared me to death as a kid, that did. Peter and hang on, movie critic was my hang on, right, I'm just Jane hang on, catch you up, guys. Jenny Logan's sci-fi TV says just some guy. Hi, movie critic. It's from Pete. Movie critic, hello, Pete. Nice to see you. Series has a few recycled actors from Jenny Logan in it. Of course, yes, it does. A lot of it, and a lot of stuff back then did. Pete Owen, hang on, movie critic, just some guy. I know it's more of a time travel mystery romance. Yes, it was. Pete Owen, I like Master of the Universe until they came to it. Yeah, they screwed it, didn't they, mate? They did. They bollocked it up, didn't they? And that was Tom Paris out of Voyager were in that, wasn't it? Duncan McNeil. Robert Duncan McNeil, sorry. Red Hill, hi, Bud. How are you? Good to see you, man. I might just switched on. How are you? I'm good, Bud. I'm good. We're on about the usual stuff. I think we've gone back right into time tonight, actually. Well, I thought we'd be talking about the new Godzilla film, but no, we've gone back to the 70s, as we always do. Hi, Martin. Switched on. How are you? I'm great, bud. Theresa, Peter, when Theresa May, ding dong, the witch is dead. Well, let's hope she's gone tonight, guys. Well, fireworks will be out. Which idiot they're going to replace her with next? Scares me to death. Right, movie critic. All right, just some guy. Sure, I've seen some bits of it, though. Just some guy. Frank Langella, a.k.a. Dracula from 1979, played Mano Arms. No, I think Frank Langella was Skeletor, wasn't he? I think he was. But Frank, that Dracula film from 1979 was. I still think that's one of the best Dracula takes still today. I think the Frank Langella film still stands today. I really do. Movie critic. Hope you're doing well, Pete. Jump up, yes. Picks Up Close Encounters Ultimate Box. Oh, yeah, got that, mate. I've got that. Yeah, I got that a couple of years ago. It's a great little box set. You get some great extras in there, you know. Movie critic. I still have a bit of head cold at the moment, but other than that, I am fine. Peter Owen, thanks for asking, my friend. Yeah, I've just come out. I had one of them head colds for about 4 days. That's why I had a big snot live on air on Sunday. It's gone now. I'm hoping I'm going to start getting better again. Hey, I think it's because it's age, innit? We're all over fit. We're over the red line, mate. That's what the doctor said to me. Said you're 51 now, Martin. You know, you're over the red line. You know, we're not indestructible anymore. I don't really drink now, guys. I go out and meet friends and stuff. Every now and again, I'll have a drink. I don't drink in house. Yeah, I do like drinking, guys, but I'm no good with hangovers anymore. Honestly, next day I just suffered. You know what I mean? But I do like drinking. It's just certain times. I can only drink bottled lagers now and stuff. You know what I mean? I used to really put it away though years ago. Right, hang on. Right, hang on. I'm getting. All right. Hang on. Right, guys. Great move. How you doing, bud? I still have a bit of a right. Just some guy. I already. Just some guy. I'll tell you a really good BBC TV movie the other way. Oh God, Freds! I saw that at school, mate. Just some guy saw that at school. Did you watch that at school? You know, we all had to watch that at school. You know, that's when they told you if it went off, we had to. Remember, we had to paint his house windows white. You know, to avoid the flare from a nuke. I was sat there about 10. Oh, hang on. I'll speak to them later. Right. You know, do you remember? I remember Fred's. Do you know what I mean? Right. I don't know what this is. Where's the music gone? Right. I'm catching up, guys. Yeah, I remember Fred's. Yeah. You know, we had to watch that at school. Do you remember? Where everything falling apart. They had traffic wardens walking around with guns telling people what to do because they were trying to rebuild society. You know, and I said everybody were looking at the teacher going what you mean this could happen? Do you know what I mean? God, I don't think they show that anymore. But because we used to learn a lot about communism and that at school. You know, about their society and it were all propaganda, wasn't it? You know, at that time. But Fred's, yeah, we had to watch that and these safety information films. I mean, what are you gonna do when you paint your window white? You know, painting your bloody window white when a nuke's gone off a mile down road. God, you know, I noticed they didn't build any bunkers for any of us, did they? Right. I've seen Fred's on DVD, actually. I've seen it. I'll tell you a really good big thing that I saw the other week. Fred's 1984 about the aftermath of a nuclear bomb going off over our Sheffield and our society collapsed. Creeper Easters. Yeah, what? Yep, I remember it. I think it's on YouTube. You can watch it. Jane Turner. Jana's father is all right. Is that? Oh, it's his daughter then. Yeah, because I wondered that, Jane. You know, I really did wonder that. You know, about it being his daughter. It's going to be interesting. I'm really happy. I think, Jane, he's the one thing I'm really looking forward to in Star Wars film. It was nice to hear his voice again in Falcon. You know, that Lando's back. I hope they don't kill him off. You know, I really don't want him killed. I'd like him to survive. God, I don't think there's any of them left, is there? You know, him and Chewbacca could get a film together and go off and do stuff. Reese, just some guy Reese Dinsdale. Oh yeah, I've got all that on DVD. You know, just some guy. Home to Roost. Remember first episode when he knocks on the door, and John Ford says, "Well, who are you?" He says, "I'm your son." Yeah. What do you want? You know, shuts the door on him, knocks on the door. He says, "But I'm your son. I've got nowhere to live." Yeah, well, go away. I love Home to Roost. It was classic series made by Yorkshire TV as well. Made by Yorkshire TV. Right, Pete Owen. I hope you feel better. Movie critics, colds are horrible. Yeah, they are. They are. Just some guy reached to Jane Tennant. Martin, have you seen Conan O'Brien on YouTube? Same Conan O'Brien called the fans of Game of Thrones are crybabies. And I do agree with it. No, but I've read a lot of the stuff on Facebook and other things about this last season. I've not seen Game of Thrones yet. Apparently, my friend was telling me if you get past episode 3, you're in. Apparently, you go with it. But I don't know. I really don't know. I have not seen it. I've read about it. I know why. I know its origins. I've got a general idea what's going on. But apparently, the last season was terrible. I think they've done the final episode, haven't they? And it was absolutely terrible. Because I think the last couple of episodes got leaked, and everybody were attacking it. And I think that petition's reached nearly 1 million people. They're demanding it to be remade. But the guy hasn't finished the series off. He's not right. I don't think he's writing any more books, is he? So I don't know. So to be honest, I think I'm going to bow out of Game of Thrones. I don't mind sword and sorcery guys and dragons. It's not really my thing. Everybody I know is telling me to sort of watch it, but I don't know if I can be bothered with it. Martin, if you say, all right, movie critic. I enjoyed Game of Thrones seasons 8, except the last 2 episodes, which were a bit disappointment. Jane. Yep. Yeah, that's why I'm not going to bother. I don't think there's not really much point to bother with it, is there really? Jump up. Fred's was banned for a while. Yeah, it was. I think John, did you see that at school? We got shown that at school, I think because that were like propaganda at the time, wasn't it? Because at that time it could have kicked off, couldn't it? Well, I don't know. I think it could still kick off today with what's going on. Do you know what I mean? I don't worry too much about it, mate. I think we're getting at that age now, aren't we? The red line. I'm 52 in 3 months. God, 52. I don't feel it. Do you know what I mean? I don't feel like in my mind. I don't feel that I'm 50, like going to be 52 this year. But my body does. Do you know what I mean? I might clone myself, guys. I might get myself cloned. I'm being serious. I might get myself cloned. So hang on. Right, hang on. So I'm quite excited. Yeah, I'd say that one for me. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's because you went inside the ship. Do you know what I mean? And that's what was sort of interesting about it. I think that's a bit loud, isn't it? Hang on. Let's get that monitor turned down. Right. I'm gonna stream the music direct. Just honestly, it's just everything. I'm trying to get it all in everything into one house. You see, I've got a website going on, and I'm on Discord. I've got a gaming channel which I've started going on. I really like it on there. Don't worry, I'm not plugging them. But I'm trying to get it all, like my reviews and that, and my life. I want to get it all under one roof. Do you know what I mean? And I've got to start putting introductions in and editing. I spent 2 years learning how to edit, and I've got to get. It's just getting the time to do it. You know what I mean? Martin, what's your favourite version of Close Encounter? Game of Thrones was a complete shambles. Pete Owen. Game of Thrones was a complete shambles. Benoff shouldn't have done it. Hang on. Right, I'm gonna have to scroll down here. Game of Thrones was a complete shambles. What is it? Benioff shouldn't have done it. They couldn't finish it properly. I've not seen it, Pete. I'm not going to bother watching it. I don't really think there's much point. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to sit through like 7 seasons or something and then get to a terrible ending. I'm sick of watching TV programs and like you get these really good sort of you get these like great cliffhangers and it's really good. Then you get to the final season, they just totally lose plot. It's like they can't be bothered with writing. Do you remember Lost? Did anybody watch Lost? You know. All right, news just in, guys. Andrea Leadsome's just quit the government. It begins. Right. Uh, I just like we're Lost. First 5 seasons. Lost is for a if you're into a particular type program, Lost. Certain people loved it. I were a big fan of Lost, but then we got to final season. It just went up its ass. It's like Battlestar Galactica. Up to season 3, it was spectacular, and then final season. What were that about? Final season. And the prophecy, and there was still loads of plot holes in Battlestar Galactica. Battlestar Galactica it had so much potential. And I'm sorry, guys, but I think the original series blew it out of water. So I'm sticking to the original. It's a shame because I was a big fan of Battlestar Galactica new version. I'd like to see it remade, but done like the original. Where they make different aliens every week and all this. Right, jump up. Yes, buddy. Hang on. Thanks, Pete. I had this head called forward, and so it tends to linger for a bit. Yeah, I know what you mean with that, mate. Honestly, I just started coming out of it yesterday. Just some guy jump up. Yes, buddy. It's been re-released on Blu-ray. Movie critic. Yes, I think movie critic. Yes, I think Game of Thrones season 8 should be remade. In my view, Pete Owen. Just some guy. Speak for yourself, Martin. I'm fresh-faced and 43. Well, I'm sorry. I'm 25. I'm 25. Didn't you know? I wish. Jen said, right. Jump up. Didn't watch yet. Same here, mate. I'm just not going to bother with it. Do you know what I mean? You're 51, man. Turned 48 this year. 2 years with a big 5-0. Yeah, well, yeah, I remember. Yeah, it does like life speeding up on it somehow. Do you know what I mean? On to the next dimension, I say, guys. Do you remember last Starfighter? On to the next dimension. Right, let's scroll down this. Just some guy. Fred's was recommended by a 54-year-old neighbor who was only at the time. I missed it first time round, Fred's. Yeah, it's very dated now. It is incredibly dated. It's on YouTube if you want to check it out. I've seen it on there. I've not watched it, but it is on there. Yes, guys, I forgot about that. I did post it on my Facebook page. Tomorrow, I thought it was Friday, Jen. Is it tomorrow? Oh, yeah. It's tomorrow about 6 o'clock. I don't know. I think in UK, the new Terminator trailer. Seriously, they're releasing Terminator trailer tomorrow. And, I'm dreading that. I mean, what they're going to do with that, the Terminator trailer, do you know what I mean? Where's that going to go this time? Because this is the sequel to the second one. So it's like a prequel before others. Apparently, it's another timeline crossover. It's Sarah Connor and all this. I think it's a female Terminator and Arnie. I think. I don't know. But the Terminator is after him. It can duplicate itself. The new Terminator that's been sent back by Skynet. It duplicates itself. But I gave up after the last one. With Terminator. Do you remember it when it merged with John Connor? Skynet. It was just complete. It was complete utter crap, wasn't it? I like the one. I did like Terminator. Is it Genesis? Where they're going to the future? with Christian Bale. I quite like that. It were nice to see the future, you know. I would have preferred Terminator to set in the future now. I'm fed up with this where they come back into the past, you know. But it's apparently it's meant to be. Look, I'm not getting political, but it's meant to be very SGW, and it's meant to have a political message of today. You know, I don't know. It's what I've read. I could be wrong, but no doubt, geeks and gamers, the rest of them be waiting to pan that when it comes out. I hope it's good, but I think Arnie, you don't really need Arnie in another Terminator movie, do you? You know, just get another bloody Terminator. They can build him into anything. So the new Terminator can duplicate itself. I mean, really, I just won't bother anymore. I don't know if I'm gonna go see it though. Just some guy, Martin. Just watched Rocket Man. Yeah, great film. Yeah, I'm not going to say that. I saw Bohemian Rhapsody, loved it. I love Elton John, big fan. Great music. Movie critic, I haven't seen Elton John film as yet, Red Hulk. Just some guy. I think Fred was an early attempt at BBC propaganda, fear mongering. Yeah, I agree. It was propaganda. It terrified me as a kid. I remember saying to Ben, I said, well, what we're going to do if it kicks off? And my old man said to me, he said, just hopefully you're under it when it, you know, he said, you're watching telly and it goes bang, you won't know, you know. I mean, living in a world of Mad Max warriors in Britain, you know what I mean? All dressed in leather and mohawks. Remember all them films in the 80s, the post-apocalyptic nuclear war societies? We'll have to do a show about them movies. I haven't seen Elton John. Just some guy. All right, Jane. Just some guy. I always picture the pigeon on the sign at the beginning of Home to Roost. Yeah, I do. With that, with the avenue. The avenue. I like the cleaner when she used to come round as well. Do you remember the cleaner? Henry Willows, that was his name. Uh, Movie critic. I think Game of Thrones season 8 should definitely be remade in my view. Really? I don't think. I mean, I haven't seen it, so I can't criticize it. But if I'd sat through an entire crap final season or something, I don't think I'd want to sit through a remake of it. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if I could do it really. Pete Owen, George Martin has been pissing around for 8 years to book it all. Just finish it. Well, I suppose, Pete, there is a point, isn't there? Because I suppose if you are investing your time into it, aren't you? You know, and they do make it because there's an interest and they make money out of it. And there's a lot of people out there that spend money on the books and the memorabilia, you know, to get closer to it, you know, get a feel for it. And we're living in an age now where this stuff is accessible. You know, if you want a phaser gun from starter, you can have one, you know, or a sonic screwdriver. And obviously, there's a lot of fan base for GOT, but I suppose that if you've got a massive audience and it's a hit, then you've got to keep the quality up. But I think sometimes, I think they get lazy. You know, they think, you know, I think after 5 or 6 seasons, it's like, well, we could just feed them what want. They're not, when they first start off, like they want the audience and they want to push for it, don't they? Do you know what I mean? They really want to push for that audience. And then somewhere I just don't think they're bothered. It's like, oh well, we'll cut back and do this and cut a corner in. But oh yeah, let's put this ridiculous idea in. And then you watch it and then there's just nothing there at the end of it. I don't want to watch it to be disappointed, mate. You know, I really don't want to watch. I don't want to invest that amount of time into it. You know? George, yeah, no. Well, I agree. Apparently, he's going to write some more books. I think I saw some on one of YouTube things about it. Apparently, he's going to write. Aren't they doing a prequel series now? They're going back to the beginning of old saga. Can't be bothered with it. Just some guy movie critic. Great days, old school comedies and TV shows in general. Definitely, Rising Damp, one of the best comedies, and it still stands today. Done it, Rising Damp. It still does. They wouldn't dare make that now. You know, stuff like Rising Damp, they just wouldn't have the bottle to make it. And Rising Damp's brilliant. You know, I could do a whole stream just to that series. And what a great theme tune to it as well. Just some guy, a movie critic, great days, old school comments. Yeah, I agree. Movie critic, I agree, Pete. Yes, it tells me how old I am when I remember old TV shows, old school comedies. Just some guy. Just some guy. I've lost the stream. Hang on. Well, it should come up. It should come up. YouTube. I'll phone them up and tell them. Martin got a bit of a celebrity and he just spent 7 years doing everything else but finishing. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Got lazy, made millions of dollars. Couldn't be bothered. I think in beginning when people are trying to get their idea out there, it's what I'm saying in beginning. It's, you know, right at the beginning, the put the heart and soul into it. And I think we pick up on that. We all know what quality is. Because don't forget, we do invest our time. Look, I invested a lot of time into Doctor Who, right? I did. And there was obviously it's ups and downs, you know, from Eccleston to Tennant, Smith, Capaldi. There were ups and downs. And then, last Doctor Who series, they completely just turned it up on its ass. Do you know what I mean? It just ended up, especially after that New Year's Day episode, it just sunk it, didn't they? It was like, you can't treat a 50-year franchise like that. It's disrespected because all of us, we've all put time. It's like Star Wars, isn't it? With Last Jedi. Look what they did to that. Bastardized it totally, didn't they? Totally just destroyed it. It's got nothing to do with any of the other films. That is the problem with the Star Wars thing. Do you know what I mean? Solo should have been a good film. Solo was a good film. But because of the curse of The Last Jedi, it screwed it, didn't it? Jen said, are we going to... Right, hang on. Martin got a bit... All right. Jen, are we going to see the Dragons of Game of Thrones in the David Benioff and DB Star Wars? Well, I bloody well hope not. Well, this is it. I mean, it's going to be interesting, isn't it, Jen? What they're going to do. And it's Knights of the Old Republic, apparently. So we're going back 1,000 years. It might even be longer. Because if you've read all the back canon to the Star Wars, Sith and Jedi, it goes back a hell of a long way. We've just seen the end of the saga, that's all. This stuff goes where. Don't forget the Sith conspiracy was 1,000 years long. It took them 1,000 years to finally get rid of Jedi and take over everything, didn't they? And it was all down to Darth Bane. So, Jane, Google Darth Bane. Its whole origin should be on Wikipedia. Right, hang on. Yes, I noticed that George Martin hasn't been writing in ages, Pete. Yeah, no, that's true. That's what I read. Movie critic, those other individuals who played it by ear since season 6 hasn't been true to the actual books. Right, well, I don't know. I've not read the books. I don't really know that much about Game of Thrones. Only what I've seen. I've seen clips of it. I know about the White Walkers and the dragons and the Iron Throne and all this. Exactly, movie critic. Martin, is Vortex all right, read up. Yeah. Yeah, that's where Battlestar Galactica, the original is way better. Oh God, yeah, totally. I agree with that, Jane. I mean, what fantastic music as well. I love the original series. I'd love to see that in CGI. Somebody released the CGI'd it up, Jane, on YouTube. You know the original series. Some fans they CGI'd it up, and it looks amazing. You know, on 4K, it's incredible. So they've shown what they could do with it. I'd really like to see what they did with the original Star Trek series. I'd like them to do it to Battlestar Galactica. Uh, Agreed, Jane. Yeah, no, I do. Hang on, the music's just come on now. I mean, you can't beat a theme like that, can you? Now that is, hang on. I mean, that's just spectacular music. And I mean, it is awesome music, isn't it? You know, it's fantastic. I mean, what a soundtrack. It's legendary, isn't it? The old Battlestar feel of that soundtrack, you know? Right, hang on. Agreed, Jane. John put the yes, 62 this year. Yeah, but we're not like 60. It's not like being 62 30 years ago, is it? Being 62 now is totally different. It's like being 52 is totally different. Do you know what I mean? I don't feel it mentally, but bodily wise, I do. Uh, a good channel on Wide saying Mr. Nightmare does some really interesting viewer stories about all things paranormal. Oh, cheers to some guy. I will check that out. I'm just pasting that now. Do you know what I mean? Reality's good stuff. Recommend. Red Hook Terminator should be scrapped. I agree. I think it should be. I like Terminator. I think it should have finished at Salvation and been left alone. Honestly, Red Hook, I think Terminator Salvation it should have finished. I totally do. No, Jane, I liked the new Battlestar Galactica till third season, and then it went up its own. It just lost it, and I switched off. I saw the final episode, and I thought, "Are you kidding me? Give me the original." I mean, the music to the original series is just spectacular, and I saw that in the cinema as well. Uh, hang on. I really liked Arnold Schwarzenegger, Red Hulk. Making a 10-minute film without him wouldn't be the same with her, but I do appreciate your opinion on this. Yeah, I just think, I mean, it's Terminator, isn't it? They can all look like different, you know what I mean? Pete, Terminator the SJW. uh, yes, I heard that about Linda Hammond come back in the new Terminator film. Just some guy, she's left it too long. Isn't she? Well, she looks very good for 60. I'll say that. Jane, Peter, and I do agree that they are annoying. I'm so tired of putting non-stop videos. Yeah, I'm getting fed up with them, Jane. Yeah, because when that trailer comes out, is it like you said tomorrow? They'll be all over that just to get the views and subscribers. I'm open-minded, and so I'll actually what I'll do is I might do a live review when it's on. I'll watch it and put a video up. So be only a 2-minute one, you know. But we should all know by then, shouldn't we? Oh, why say Callum Games? It's good to hear from you, man. I hope you've had a good midweek. Do you think they should do? Yes. I do. I do. Blake Seven should return. We've had this discussion before, mate. Blake Seven should be a priority for the BBC to bring back. Do you know what I mean? Sod Doctor Who. I don't care about it. Bring back Blake Seven and the evil Terran Federation and Supreme Commander Servalan. Oh, Servalan. She was marvelous. I met her, you know. She's a real character, you know. I mean, she is. I was surprised. I said, she's a tiger, that one, I'm telling you. Uh, Movie critic. I have all the Blake 7 DVDs, but on no Blu-ray. But that would be a good idea. Well, there is a movement to get Blake 7 on Blu-ray, but added CGI effects to it. You know, with the Liberator. You know, to get have the Liberator all CGI'd up, and the Liberator is a beautiful ship. Don't you think? It's a stunning ship. You know, I've all blitzed of it right. Martin, does Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers have a small brain? But you know, Jane, it's not for me to badmouth him, but I don't think there's much. Well, he's so negative about everything, isn't he? Have you seen him doing the car videos? I've not watched him in a while, Jane. You know, he likes to drive around in it. I think he's got a Ford Mustang. Likes to drive around in it, being manly. There's a word for him in this country, but I'm not saying it on here. But he is entertaining. I mean, but I don't think he doesn't seem a very positive person, does he? He doesn't seem very positive, does he? You know. But yes, I would like Blake 7 back. I want Space and Above and Beyond to come back as well. Do you know what I mean? Right, guys, I've been on 1 hour and 7 minutes. I won't be on Sunday. Well, I'm going to try and get on Sunday, but if I'm not on Sunday, I'll be on Wednesday because it's bank holiday, so I'm going to be in and out over the weekend. So thanks for your support coming on tonight, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Look, guys, if you want me to talk about anything, anything classic back from 70s and 80s, let me know. Just leave it in the comments. And well, just if you've got anything retro, anything like obscure TV wise, I'm up for talking about it. I like you guys. I've got a thing. I have a thing for cancelled television series. I just do. I really love cancelled TV series, even if they're terrible. And I just I like to go into where they could have gone. So let me know, guys. Just leave anytime. If movie critic, I really do want to subscribe to the channel, but if you could send me a link, I really would like to subscribe to it. I miss your gaming videos. I do, and your streams as well. Hang on, Martin. Does Jeremy? All right, Jeremy has a small something, Jane. Pete, there's a certain word for Jeremy in this country, isn't there? And it begins with W. I can't say it on it. It's a family-friendly channel. Jane, do you watch Collider or John Campere? Yeah, on and off. Yeah, jumping now and again. Movie critic. They should remake Blake 7 with new actors, in my view. Martin, I agree. I'm a big proponent for it. I did a whole video on it, mate, saying why it should come back. Movie critic. Another fantastic live stream, as always, Martin. Thank you, my friend. Bye, everyone. Take care. Pete Owen, Walnut. Just some guy. So it's not this Sunday, but the Sunday after for next stream. Yeah, guy. No, I'll be on. Just some guy. I will be on next Wednesday to make up not being on this Sunday. I will be on Wednesday. I will try and get on Sunday night. If I can catch the Terminator thing tomorrow, I will make a video. I might try and do the Terminator thing live if I can. And see how we all sort of feel about it, But I'd just like to say thanks, guys. Thanks, everybody, for coming on tonight. I really appreciate it. Thanks, and thanks for all your support, guys. Do you know what I mean? So have a great evening. Honestly, guys, have a great bank holiday. And I will see you all soon. Right, guys, all the best, and speak soon.